audio stories for between stops. This story is for everyone. How Jesus saved the world economy. Jesus parted the waters. Jesus broke bread into 1,000 pieces. Jesus transformed water into wine and produced fish from nowhere. With this momentous talent and generosity, one would expect him to share his secrets for the good of mankind. But no, he did not. And why not? Because the lad was far too shrewd to do that. Think about it. Does the word chaos come to mind? Take the parting of the waters. If us mere mortals had the ability to make water part at will and to be able to stroll or drive into streams, lakes or seas, vast industries would vanish overnight. Unemployment would soar and civilization, as we know it, would be changed forever. Bridges, from the vast spectacular spans to the modest, picturesque medieval crossings, would be obsolete, and so would their builders. The mammoth container hulks and ferries that drag themselves around the world would be scrapped. Shipyards would close. Islands could be joined to mainlands at will. Swimming could become a dangerous pastime because if, while you were breaststroking happily, some bastard parted the waters underneath you. Fish would have to learn to walk. And remember, nothing was said in the Bible about submarines suddenly being marooned in the middle of a road. Breaking bread for thousands. So what happens to all the bakers? What do farmers do with fields full of wheat? Because once you get the knack of turning a few loaves into rooms full, there would be no reason to stop. Yeast makers would be history, as would baking oven manufacturers. The fish for thousands would make the fishing industry obsolete, but the sailors and fishermen could not starve because they would be able to break loaves by the thousand. Turning water into wine would be a killer. You could get pissed just by turning on the tap. The government would go bust without the tax from alcohol, pubs would vanish, wine-producing countries would become banana republics. You're having a bath and suddenly fancy a drink? No need to get up for a glass, just open your mouth and swallow. It would only be a matter of time, become smart-ass, learn to modify the talent, and change water to whiskey. Scotland would go bankrupt. So now you see why Jesus kept Strum?